Why, hello and good morning, or evening, afternoon, good night. I don't know. Depends when you're watching. Hopefully not during class. You should be teaching. I'm kidding. Hey, this is Tyler with Tarver Academy. Let's get right into it. Today we're talking about providing feedback with comments and suggested edits in docs. Okay, so I'm in my doc, and the first thing is, let's say I want to do a comment. So what you would do is there's a couple ways to do it, but one of the great things about Google is whatever the top two or three ways people might want to do something, they're going to make that an option. And so I'm going to let's say I want to say so let's say childhood. We want to suggest or comment about the title. You can select anything on there. Now look to the right, like right over here. See this little guy? Add a comment. It's not there when I move away, but watch this. Double click, boom, it pops up. I can leave a comment right there. Greatest, should it be best? Comment. So now that has become a comment. I can do, see this one right here. Is this misspelled, or not should, or is it a reference to SNL? Comment. Okay, so I'm leaving my comments in there. Now you can also notify people. Let's say I need to tell somebody, so like Pogs. Say I need to tell somebody about it. When I go in to make that comment, all I would do is the same way you would tag someone on Instagram or Twitter, you could use the @ symbol. It's going to pull up your contacts. So I can pick my contacts. I'll say, I'll email contact myself, and I would say, did you even use Pogs as a kid? And then I can assign it. That means that it's going to email them and notify them, so they'll be assigned this. It's just a better way to notify them. So I'm going to click assign. Now you can see that it's assigned to my other account right there, and then I would click that check mark when it's resolved. Okay. Other ways to do that is you can click here, and or I can not click. See how I'm not clicked? I can just go over to the right, and I can add a comment. It's automatically going to select whatever I was next to. So if I was right here and I just hover over it, click comment, it's going to select all of it. Okay, so now let's move on to suggesting. Right now I can make edits. Like I could delete, instead of ingenious, I could say super duper. So I can make edits right now. But if I didn't want to, see up here in the upper right, it says editing. I can change that to suggesting. Let's say that this is not really my doc, and I don't want to just go in and make all the changes. What if I want to say, hey, these are my recommendations to your research paper that you're writing? So I click suggesting. Now I would go in and change it just like I would, but it's going to look different on their side. So instead of game, let's say I want to say activity. It's going to show that I'm recommending we mark out game and add activity. And then I could go into, similar to the show Prison Break. Let's say I wanted to say it was more like, I don't know, what's a show that I can say out loud? Let's just say Breaking Bad. So I'm making all these changes. If you'll notice, it pops up on the right. They look similar to the comments, but one of the considerable differences is that it's showing me right here what is the change they're saying. So I can see the change over here in green, and then over here to the right, it just says, replace game with activity. And I can say check means yes, and it's automatically going to make the change. Then I can go down here to this one. It says replace Prison Break with Breaking Bad. I could reply to that, or I could just X and say no, and then it goes back to what it was. This is an incredible thing you could do when you're reviewing papers. Like if you're looking at a rough draft, you can go in and make suggestions, so they can go in and check or X and decide if they want to make it. We used to do this for our building plans. We would take our plan for the whole building and give suggesting access to everybody in there, and then they could go and make suggestions, and all you had to do was go in and click check or X if you wanted to do it. Great way for handbooks as well. So you can have teachers and students and parents, everybody, go in and make suggestions. You can just read it and check it or exit. So you're good to go. There you go. You have now learned that. I hope you have a great day. Do you want me to come train your school? Holla at your boy. Okay, later. Bye.
Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for watching my training video. If that helped at all, please subscribe to this channel. It's free, costs nothing. Just click the little red subscribe button unless they change the color. Hey, also, if you want me to come to your school and help train your teachers or your administrators or your students and help make your life easier with Google, just let me know. I've got links in the bio on how to get a hold of me. DM me at Tyler Tarver on Instagram or Twitter. You can go hit my email, tylertarver@gmail.com, or you can just yell really loud. Maybe I'm close. Oh, I thought I heard somebody. You want me to come train you on Google? No? Okay. It'll be fun. We'll learn a lot. And I'll give you a bunch of resources. So, thank you guys. Hey, did you subscribe? We talked about it earlier. No pressure. But if you want to, I'll be here. Just gonna wait right here. Look at this lighting. Oh, wow.